Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work levels of pressure the quarterback. His numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To throw, it's Aguilar. Throws
good fucking waiting.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out. Breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Wide out trying to get it in. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Yo, you see he bobbled that shit and he regathered it? He lost. You seen he lost it and he regathered that shit? What they call? Hold on, what they call? What they call? Pass interference?
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, ring, hello, ring. Oh, ring.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh, kids, man.
Back to pass. It's Aguilar. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect him well enough.
Easy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Now the play fake. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off. And
it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On the ground, it's Thomas. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going
he did
early
his
in
job.
this game.
He
That
did his
right
job.
there, though, was
He did
easily
his
his
job.
best run so
yeah.
far. And this is one of the
That's
more
a receiver doing his
talented
job.
runs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Good pickup on that play.
Damn, number 7. Big boy wearing number 7. Damn, that nigga, you know he real. Big boy wearing number 7. You know he real.
You can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Come on now, you know you real big. You wearing a
single
single-digit
call
stuff.
on that sheet is a bet.
Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it. They can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead falls incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. To the air, it's Aguilar. Bringing the heat.
Good blitz.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Oh, no.
That is no good. So the score remains 3-0.
Fuck, man.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Takes a hit as he fires.
I got to get that kicking right, man.
Incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Oh, good choice. He had 2 of them. He chose the right one. Boy.
They can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 33. Plays like that, a common sight for Syracuse fans a year ago as Kyle McCord led the nation in passing. The Orange won 10 games, won their highest profile bowl in a quarter of a century. Without McCord, what's the expectation now, Dave?
I mean, it was crazy, first of all, what Fran Brown did. Like, to take Syracuse and to make them believe, and then the high-flying offense, but now completely retooling, reloading by all the pass catchers at the quarterback spot. So interested to watch this offense and how they put it together, because last year they found an absolute diamond.
Hold it.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, going to the air. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. He's got enough.
No. How do I challenge? How do I challenge?
They're showing you their intentions early in the game.
I got to press start. You can't do it within the game? Fuck. They can't do it within the game. Like they used to have a button you could press. Why I can't see it?
Down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all
a button. You ain't had to press start before.
Awesome execution on a critical down.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Hard to get. I went for a bucket. That was fucked up.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Like, how you get on them yards after? Fuck.
First down. Throws to the tight end.
Pick it!
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs.
Bro, he got Nelly.
Fortunate to get it back.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision.
He might want another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Oh,
he
that
got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Slapped the other nigga with a 40.
Linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going. Nice anticipation.
I got my
swaps
field
the ball
goal
to the
fucking right, man. God
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going.
Oh shit! Fuck.
It's good. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that.
Oh my God, that was so fucking bullshit.
On their opponent's side of the field.
What?
Come away with any points if you turn it over, and they've got to.
Oh no, he was down. He was down. They bring that back.
Lucky that ball went out of
He was
bounds.
down. That was bullshit. Look how far. Oh.
And wait,
yeah, they challenging that. He was down. Yeah. I told you he was down. His hand hit the ground. Yes. Come on. That was crazy. They would have gave it to you up there too.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Thank you. I asked for it and I received it.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete.
Oh, what a throw.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tennessee, 0.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Trying play action. Rifles it down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The Orange trying to come up with an explosive way to convert this third down. The snap sets up the throw. Finds a man in the middle. Able to work it to the
you just playing spoilers.
line, and that'll be a first down.
That's what we doing.
The defense has got
I'm
to
be your
able to
spoiler
make a
next.
play
Try
at
to be your
some
spoiler
point here in the
next.
second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
No. I said
it's just going to go up and down the field.
you said this ain't even my team. I said yeah. I know you just playing spoilers.
It's a nice play
That's
call
all you
there.
doing. That's
You've
all
got
you doing.
2-possession
Playing
lead.
opponent.
You're trying to keep the defense
fuck my
guessing,
season
right?
up.
Because you've got that
Trying to
lead.
fuck your
They know
season
you're
up.
going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really,
Oh, come on,
really
this,
good
come on,
thinking
baby.
on that last play call by the offense.
That was soft. That wasn't even a rocket.
And those in-breaking routes with the
That
quarterback
bitch
and the
floated a little
receiver
bit.
have to be
This boy could have a
really
touchdown.
dialed in, really trustworthy.
Look at that. He's seen it coming and everything.
Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Wants to keep it in the air. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Whooping their ass, man.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the
fucking
vision
ball.
right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job.
I like how they got the
getting
real
reflection.
coaches.
Nice vision by that cornerback.
On third down, he drops the
God
throw.
damn, I can't fucking defend that shit no matter who you got.
They are on the move down
Damn.
to the 32, and they pick
I
up
gotta
the
figure this
first
shit
down.
out.
And it's on third
Damn.
downs like this, if you want to
It's a tough
attack
play
the
for
middle of the
anybody,
field,
but
you
it's
got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Two of them big ass things across the middle.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
That's a great
Two
example
of them
of the
niggas over
defense
there.
there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down
God
he went,
damn.
not picking up the first.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but
Big
I've
ass.
seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
What, big boy?
He managed a few
Big
yards
boy?
on that return, but
Would it
the
feel
big
good to
play
catch
was
that
the
bitch?
fact that they forced the turnover.
Hey, listen, it's not just the
Come on,
offense
y'all.
that makes adjustments at halftime. The
Well,
defense
dang,
does
Syracuse.
too.
I ain't gonna
At
lie
times
now.
showing a little bit of a different
Great,
look than what they
great,
did in the first
great
half.
play
Looked
caller,
like they
man.
confused
Great
the
coach,
quarterback.
man. So anyway,
They came away with a pick.
So here is the Tennessee offense. To the air, it's Aguilar. He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give out of the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Grab near the marker. It's Davis. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away.
Not enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Syracuse right back at it. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out. Get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it. The hand to the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On the run, it's Willis. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off play action on 1st down. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Takes it on the shot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Hey, man, you a bad motherfucker, man. I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Just winning all the lucky
A 3rd and goal
man.
Here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
I had 3 timeouts. That was so stupid. I had 3 timeouts. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an idiot.
Some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is.
I deserve that. That was an idiot. 3 timeouts, and I did that.
That is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Catch in the middle.
Upset.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw. It's Aguilar.
Ah! Nigga didn't block, man. Come on, I gotta stay in the pocket. This game. Tough game.
impact on even
Big win. Syracuse deserved it, man.
Team, so how much
They
did
played
the crowd
well.
play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked
That was
up,
6
and they're
minutes. How
still
6 minutes, though?
excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything.
That was 6 minutes with accelerated
road
clock.
atmospheres. They're tough. Even when the team isn't
How'd that
ranked
shit
like
go?
they weren't today, these are the types of moments
Ain't
that
drag,
can jump
right?
up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.